Are we back? All right. I think we're back. Anyways, she's gonna tell you about service dogs. Hopefully we're back. Here we go.
And if more people come on, will they be able to go back and see?
What happened?
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, because I'm a beginner trainer with dogs, things like this happen. Dogs get scared, dogs make mistakes, dogs run, they shake, dogs even have accidents and they poop themselves sometimes. That happened to her one time when she was a puppy. She got so scared that she pooped. And it's all a part of dog training. If you can't handle that, then you should not train dogs, because dogs do make mistakes and you can't go, well, you should have held her leash tight enough. You just have to train dogs to do things, you have to do things that you and your dog might not be comfortable with. And she's almost fully trained, and then you can't go, she ran away. How is she almost fully trained? The only problem that I have with her is her scared of loud sounds. And that's something easy to fix, but female dogs, especially female herding dogs, they get scared more easily. They work themselves up because they think if they're not on guard, they could lose a puppy, or they could not be able to protect the family or the herd. So, or they might lose sheep. So, me working with this is just, if I worked with a male, it'd be a bit easier.
You dropped all your money.
But, so, is what happened was, there were about 5 or 6 bomb things that went off from the St. Augustine, like, historical event thing or whatever.
Like that.
Just like this.
Say she's freaking out.
Sit. Just like that. That's all it takes. Just one correction. Quiet. Sit. Just like that. But see, what happened was, she was on her short leash, and I didn't have it because I thought that they stopped doing the guns or whatever, and I was on my phone. One of those, it took longer than the last couple ones, so I thought they stopped. And then she stood up, so I jumped up. She can sense my heart rate, so what she did, she went, Mom's scared, I'm scared, I should run. I mean, she wouldn't have been very good at protecting her puppies because she ran, but that's not what I want her to think. I don't want her to think I'm a puppy. So, you don't chase after dogs. If they run, you don't chase after dogs. But the problem with that, the problem with that is if you don't get your dog is gonna keep going. So I had to run and get her. But if a dog sees that there's a herd of people chasing after them, or herd of people that could possibly be the enemy, she doesn't think I'm an enemy, but she was scared. So she's gonna run. But what happened was, she didn't run to get out in the street. She didn't run to go find somebody else to find safety. She ran, she knew I was gonna follow, and she took me to the car. She ran all the way out there, and when she got to the road, it's not a busy road, it's a parking lot, she turned, she stopped and waited, and I stopped, and I went up to her. She turned, went around a car, and sat right next to our navigator. She was taking me to the car to lead me to safety, but we don't want that. Of course, I don't want her scared of loud sounds, because then I can't take her out if we go to see fireworks or something, or a musical event. So I still have to work on it, and I'm going to see a trainer that's going to take me to like Disney, the Disney parks, and train around the fireworks and stuff. Hopefully, if everything works out, no promises. But we're going to train and get rid of her fear of the sounds, because if there's no other dogs around, she doesn't know what's safe and what's not safe, because dogs don't understand us.
Try to just move, see if I get a better signal. Maybe we're under a tree or something here.
All right, well,
Sorry.
the dog is safe, so that's a good thing.
Sit.
Hopefully this works a little better.
But yeah, it's no big deal. People make big deals about things like that, but as a dog trainer, it's just what happens. Your dog gets scared of things, your dog runs, your dog doesn't want to listen, because you can't tell your dog it's okay by going, yes, it's okay, good girl, and then petting them, because dogs take comfort as, oh no, they're scared too, so I need to be scared. Because dogs don't understand what comforting is. Dogs don't understand what hugging is. Those anxiety vests or whatever, like thunder vests, those most likely aren't going to work, because when you hug your dog just gets stressed out even more. So the best thing to do, which people think being mean to your dog is bad. And people think that yelling at your dog, just going, no, you're not supposed to do that. Yeah, no, you don't want to do that. But like if your dog gets scared, you could just go, hey, toughen up. Come on, buttercup. Like, stop being scared. You have to act kind of disgusted towards them, because dogs don't know what comforting is. Nope, see, she got scared of that. Sit. Come, sit. And don't think that a correction is bad and it's gonna hurt a dog, because If it really hurt the dog would not continue to make the same mistakes that it is doing. And it's not, she's completely fine after the correction. There's no wounds. My collar's not hurting her. If you know about the prong collar, you know that the prong collar does not ever pierce the skin or hurt the dog. They just let out a little whine or yelp because they're uncomfortable, and dogs don't like being told what to do. But you have to be the alpha dog, and if you're not the alpha dog and that dog's not the alpha dog, there's not going to be any security here. The dog is not going to know what to do. So when she gets like nervous in situations like that, you just got to tell her, hey, quit it. But you can't spank your dog. Dogs don't know what spanking is. That's just going to cause even more problems. It's just going to make them even worse. And prong collars are not abuse. Yelling at your dog, not yelling, but acting disgusted. Hey, stop it. Quit being such a baby. That's not abuse or anything. You don't want to scream at your dog. Dogs don't know what screaming is, but dogs know disgust because dogs do that to each other. Dogs show calmness, dogs show affection, but dogs don't understand from humans what affection is. They know petting, they like to be pet, but they don't know what like hugging is. It makes them uncomfortable.
It's lagging. They're probably not even going to be able to see what you're saying. All right, I'm going to
walk around, see if it gets any better.
You want to take a walk?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk around and show you guys the cemetery.
Guys, let's see if we can get over to like an open spot or something. See if it, you know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna see if I got my hotspot here. We're gonna walk over to where we were at. You guys let me know if it looks a little bit better when it does. It's off. Yeah, it was offline for a second.
You know, some parts of Florida you have like no signal.
I'm sure my
So was Metro, but Metro sucks.
All right, so I'm gonna sit here, see if this works a little bit better here. You guys let me know. Yeah, I went offline on purpose to make sure my hotspot was on. Yeah, I was trying to fix it. Much better, they say.
Okay. You good?
All right, we're all set.
Yay.
They can see you now.
Okay. Did they hear anything that I said?
I'm sure they heard most of it. So just whatever you missed, like whatever you didn't say.
Okay. Okay, I'll just briefly go over everything. Okay, so yeah, training dogs, they make mistakes. Dogs have fears. Luckily, mine is only one thing that can be fixed easily. Not my fear, my dog's fear, which has loud sounds. So thunder, sounds like guns, yelling, that scares her, or banging or anything, that scares her, but luckily that can be fixed. I just don't have the people to train with to fix it on my own. So really all I can do is do what a dog would do to another dog, and that shows.
Yeah, this is no good.
Really?
Right? It's not gonna work.
Alright, that's fine.
We're gonna have to go live in a little while and do this. Maybe it's because my phone has such a low charge. I don't know, or maybe it's just my internet sucks. I do apologize, but we will get back to you and talk to you about this real soon. Sorry.